see people on Twitch like, yo, when's that enemy tier list? So here it is. We are finally doing it. Just to make this easy, let's get something straight here. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. All right, yoinkers. Let's put the man where he belongs. I think there's only one person that belongs in double S, and that's Mr. Nemesis. Am I right, folks? All right. All right, we'll do this quick. Everyone thinks it's gonna take hours. No, this is gonna take... I know the franchise too well. Let's start from the top, shall we? Castle Gennado. I think these cultist guys are... Or I guess these... I don't know if these ones count as the cultists. I guess so. They're cool. I like them. I think they're interesting. They're nothing special, just guys in black robes, but they are creepy. And I think they are pretty cool. Hey, thank you, Sherlock, for the gifted sub. Gennado. I also think Gennado is really cool. For those who don't know, I'll explain every enemy because we just played through literally every game. Gennado is cool. I like characters with a gimmick. I think he's cooler than the cultist, but I don't think he's like crazy special or anything. He's interesting, but let's stick him at B for now. The Armored Knights, these are from RE4 as well. These are the ones where you shoot their head off, or you shoot the hat off and there's a parasite, and you have to kill the parasite. Again, you know, it's just a knight with a parasite. It's just knight armor with a parasite in it. It's okay. I mean, it's all right. Navistador, cool design, awful. By the way, this goes without saying. This is my own personal opinion, and this is based off of how cool I think they look, their sound effects, and their AI. The AI for this enemy is awful. It is just pure luck. They're very annoying. They're very, very annoying, but I'll bump them up. I would put a D or an F, but I think Navistador belongs in I'd say maybe, I'm gonna put it in a C for one particular reason. The death it gives you the coolest death animation possibly in the franchise, where it spits acid on Leon and it exposes half of his skull and his eyeball. I think just for the death animation alone, I think it deserves to go up a little bit. All right. Vertigo. I don't know how to pronounce this. I reference this enemy very often. People are so mad about Wolfmen in the franchise and whatever else in Village. Well, unless you know the lore of the game, this is basically a fucking alien. I think this is a really cool enemy. Like, it's really cool, but it's practically just an alien. Like, what is it actually supposed to be? The parasite is in what? I don't know the lore. I just call it the alien. You know, now that I'm thinking about this, guys, I need to change this list before it gets too out of hand. Because I'm thinking about the future and yeah. All right. But I think it's cool. I think the design's cool. It's pretty spooky in RE4 and yeah. I think it's cool. Salazar, this boss fight. Salazar, the boss fight is, I don't know. He's whatever. He's just an annoying short guy. He's all right. I like. He's okay. The boss fight is just shoot the eyeball that has a terrible hitbox until it opens. It's all right. Soldier Gennado. Yeah, okay. Gatling Man. He's pretty generic. Just giant guy with a freaking minigun. Again, it's okay. I don't know. They could have done a lot better with this. Like, they could have done a lot better with the soldiers in general. I'm just putting most of the soldiers down here. U3, the design is really cool. I really like the design, but the boss fight is shit. It's one of my least favorite parts about RE4. It is super annoying. And the entire boss fight, he is insanely tanky. And on top of that, most of his abilities are one-shot gimmicks. So I don't like U3. But yeah, D. Krauser! Dude, I think Krauser's pretty cool. Krauser's fucking cool. And I love his backstory. I love the boss fight. I think Krauser is definitely S. I think he's really fucking cool. I love Krauser. He is awesome. Chimera! I think Chimera's a cool enemy. Yeah. I think Chimera's... I don't know what to put in B. This is hard. This is harder than I thought it would be. Yeah, Chimera's whatever. I'd say it's a B. Regenerator also, I think, is definitely an S. Regenerator is really cool. It's like one of the most memorable parts of RE4. You play RE4 as a Resident Evil... Like, the RE4 got a lot of people into Resident Evil 4. Or into Resident Evil as a franchise, sorry. And Regenerator was that one part that's like, hey, classic fans, we see you. Here's your horror element. So I think I think Regenerator's awesome. Iron Maiden. It's just another Iron Maiden is just Regenerator with a small twist. It's whatever. I don't think it deserves an S, but it's just a reskinned Regenerator. I don't know why it's on here, actually. I'll just put it in a B. Sadler. Sadler, you're small time. My favorite thing about Sadler is the codec calls with Leon. Like, oh my god, one of his lines I adore. He's on the phone with Leon, and Leon's like, Sadler, you're small time. And he says something like, writhe in my cage of torment. Blah, blah. It just sounds like some turbo nerd on the internet trying to serve some preppy guy. I think he's okay. Sadler's... He is small time. I think he's better than... Senior moment, yeah. He's got a lot of good lines. I think he deserves a B. Like, he does have a good script on him. I don't know. This is hard. B, C, whatever. But is he cooler than Salazar is the question. Let's just put him beside Salazar. They're both... Curtis Miller. Refresher. Who is Curtis Miller? I just played all the games. Who the fuck is this? Anyone? Oh, he's in Degeneration. All right. Cameron. Okay. Also movie. Okay. Town, Magini. They're okay. Say they're right there with Gennado. You know what, guys? I don't think this is fair. A, B, C, D, E. We have no E. I don't think they belong in F. I'm starting to think of some characters in the game that belong in F. 1 second. We're going to add another one. There's just so many. Like, I got to be fair. A, B, C, D, E. All right. Let's move some down here. Or sorry, let's move some up. Gatling Man, you're an F. All right. Yeah, it's okay. Whatever. This is the centipede guy from 5, right? Oh no, yes. This is the centipede parasite coming out of the head. Yeah, it's all right. Kipio. What is this? Oh, the bats in RE5. Yeah, they're okay. The dogs in RE5. They got a cool death animation. Or kill animation. The Executioner, I think he's pretty cool. Executioner is, yeah, I'd say he's a C. He's cool. I like him. Black Tiger. Oh! Black Tiger is awesome. Giant fucking spider. Terrifying when you first see it. Memorable boss fight. I think Black Tiger, maybe not an A. I think he's a B. Uroboros. I really like Uroboros too. I think it's better than these two. I think Uroboros is really cool. I don't know. It's hard to say. I like the whole gimmick where you... Oh god, wait. There's two... Well... Oh, wait. There's another Uroboros there. I see. So, if this is the one... I'm going to assume this is the one you incinerate, not the one you fight. Not the 10-hour boss fight. I think it's okay. It's pretty cool. A big man. I mean, what the hell even is this character? I feel like they just got lazy with this. Chainsaw, really cool. Love the chainsaw guy. He's awesome. I love the mini bosses in RE5. They're really fun. They're really scary. I think they're cool. Maybe not a B. It's a bit generous. And so is Chimera for a B. All right. Oh, this is the bat. So this is the bat boss from RE5. The fight's pretty cool. I like the squeaky tire, the squeaky shopping cart music that plays for him. I'd probably like a D or a C, give or take. He's okay. There's a lot of okay enemies. Let's base this on the boss fight. It's all right. Whatever. Stay there. All right. Big cave troll that you fight in RE5. This fight is so fucking annoying. He looks okay. His design's cool, but man, yikes. Get there with Gatling Man. You're worse than Gatling Man. I hate this enemy. Fuck that guy. Fuck that fight too. All right, Wetlands, Magini. Oh, they're pretty cool. I think they're... I actually really like this enemy design. You can go right there. Magini, same thing. Okay. I like how the first ones we're doing, like all the good stuff is down below. What the hell is this? Well, if I have to ask what it is and I just played RE5, then yeah, this is all right. They're okay. Irving the boss fight? Sort of yikes. But not super yikes. Plan 42. Oh man, how do I put anything from like remake anywhere but an A or a B or a C? I love Plan 42. Plan 42, the boss fight is... I love it. I love that you can get multiple cutscenes with Plan 42 in both the base game and the remake. Barry can come in and save you in the remake, and it's fucking awesome. You can kill him with V-Jolt, or you can half kill him with V-Jolt and change what happens. I think it's a great boss. I think it's a great design, and most things in remake are like that. Magini, again, yeah, the base one, It's okay. Better than poopery. Come here. Liquor B. This is the liquor from RE5. It's okay. It's a D. U8. Yeah. It's alright. Reaper. Oh my god, these enemies are annoying. It's alright. I like that it hatches from an egg. They're cool. They're alright. So, is this the Uroboros that you fight forever? Well, yeah. I mean, when... Yes? Alright. Garbage. Here's the thing about these kinds of tier lists. There's a lot of filler in the Resident Evil franchise in terms of enemies. This is every enemy. So, you know, sometimes is the best you're gonna get. Jill, I think Jill is a cool boss fight. Like Chris screaming at her, "Wake up, Jill." I think it's cool. Yeah. I like it. Wesker. I'm gonna assume this is RE5 Wesker because it's his picture. You know what? That fight, I think double S. It's so good. Like, it's... Say what you will about RE5. People quote this fight all the fucking time. All the time. 7 minutes, yeah. Like, for real. It's really fucking good. Say what you will about the game. But that boss fight's awesome. Double S might be a little generous, though. But no one's passing Nemi. I can confirm you that. All right. Well, we know where he goes. Uroboros. Yeah, another forgettable enemy. Wesker. Okay. Wesker just had his time to shine in double S. Uroboroswesker. I hate that fight. I think this fight is terrible design, and I can really quickly explain why. The first time you do it, you punch the boulder, Sheva's falling, you try and go jump across the boulder, you can't. It's the first time in the game where you can't help Sheva, but the game is telling you to go help her. It's terrible. This boss fight, and then, like, it is trial and error. I hate trial and error boss fights. They're so bad. And not only is this trial and error, it's like extreme trial and error. You probably won't figure out what to do in your first, like, 5 attempts. I think the boss fight sucks, but I don't think it's, like, terrible. D, B, E, F. Neptune. Yeah, I'd say big... Neptune, I don't think it's as cool as Planet 42, but Neptune, one thing I love about Neptune, I think he belongs at the top of C or the bottom of B. Neptune is cool because if you forget the key to the door that has Neptune's room in it, it is one of the scariest moments in the franchise. The intense music starts playing, you can only go back through the water, and Neptune is down there lurking, and he one-shots you if he gets you. It's terrifying. I think the Neptune itself, a giant shark, whatever. It's, you know, it's not that creative. But Neptune, like the boss arena, everything, OG Neptune's garbage, but remake Neptune's awesome. Blob? Oh, this is from the DLC for RE5. Man, I'm starting to realize that I don't really like a lot of the enemy design in RE5. It's okay. Like, I think it's the top of D. Ooze. Ah, okay, here's an interesting one. The enemy from Revelations. You know, I feel really bad. I like Revelations, but man, that enemy just doesn't do it for me. D. Again, it's the same thing, but it shoots shit. Same thing, but spiky. The Chunkoos. Oh, the Chunkoos, though. That's pretty cool. You know what? These are annoying. You go beside Navistador. Globster. Snore. These have a cool design. The Revelations Hunter. Probably one of my least favorite hunters. You can go in D. Farello. I know what this is. I just don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah. It's a cool blackish hunter. I just don't really like the graphic choice for the hunters in that game. I mean, it's fine. Like, it's fine. It's not terrible. It's okay. Wall Blister. Wasp. Yeah, it's a wasp. It's from Remake, though. But it's just a wasp. Fuck that. Alright, this is the Piranha. It's whatever. It's a freaking Piranha. It's alright. Sea Creeper. This one I actually think is... It's just alright. God, there's a lot of... Like, I actually think it's the coolest of the Uzis. Malacoda. I can't remember what this is. Revelations is the only one I couldn't finish. But if I can't remember... I'm just gonna put who. This guy. This guy's Mayday. Mayday. Definitely the coolest. Like, you know what? I might even bump him up to a B. The boss fight's garbage, but you know what? I think he's the best part of Rev 1. I think the journal he leaves, like him screaming as you're approaching the boss arena, I like that fight a lot. I think he's probably the coolest thing. Rachel Ooze, I also think it's pretty cool. Probably right up there with Chainsaw Man. Drag he's no Nazo. Oh, this is the boss from Rev 1. He's whatever. Just a big like shell. This guy, he's also a boss from Rev 1, I believe. Oh, he's a mini boss. He has the sword and the shield. Yeah, I think he's cool. Ish, or cooler than those guys. You know, actually, let me put him in C. I actually think he's pretty cool. Jack Norman. You know, this boss fight, I think it's cool as well. I think it's better than Uroboroswesker, that's for sure. I think it's better than a lot of this shit, actually. I like the Jack Norman fight. Do you guys? Or am I crazy? Damnation Tyrant. Yeah, he's cool. Javo. Snore. A Tyrant! Get up there, buddy. Alright. I don't think it's as quotable or as memorable as like the Wesker or the Nemesis, but Tyrant's pretty cool though. I don't know, but stupid double S. No, this is, oh my god, no. Like I don't know if I could do the double S. Like Nemesis deserves to be in his own rank. There's too many cool fucking guys. You know, no, I said I was gonna put Nemesis. He's the only one in double S because he deserves that. All right, this looks better to me. Nemesis is my favorite. This is my tier list. Nemesis is my favorite enemy. That's it. That's it. He's my favorite character in the franchise. I have to keep it like that. He's the only one that's allowed up there because he's my personal favorite. Oh yeah, I'll just call it S+. There we go. Okay, C zombie. What is this, an RE6 zombie? Over there. C zombie dog. Yeah, it's a zombie dog. Whopper. Oh, it's the fat thing from 6 Leon campaign. Maybe other campaigns too. it's you know, it's fun to shoot. Where should I put this? Yeah, it's fun to shoot. I like shooting the shit out of those things. Deborah. I think Deborah's, it's alright. I don't know. Get up there with the Whopper. Yeah, these things are alright. These things are also alright. Nephead. I can't remember exactly. It's an RE6 monster. There's a ton of monsters in RE6. Holy shit. And they're all just okay. That's okay. It's also okay. I really like the design for the zombie snake. I think it's cool. T103. Oh, what game is this from, guys? T103. It's Mr. X. He's better than... if it's OG RE2, yikes. Or no, if it's OG RE2, he's like a B. If it's RE2 remake, he's up there. He's way up there. He's way up there. I'm gonna assume. Wait, let me see if remake time. Okay, if we run into OG or remake, I'll swap them. But I think Mr. X. Let's pretend this is remake Mr. X. Remake Mr. X is god tier. He made the game. Like, God. In terms of remakes, that thing was improved so fucking much. Oh yeah, where is this hat? Raska Palangi. Dude, I think this is really cool. I really like this enemy. Oko. Who? Okay. Ustanok. Dude, Ustanok's cool. I think... hate RE6 all you want. Ustanok's cool. I think he's really cool, actually. Let's see. Well, I personally like him more than this guy. I like Ustanok. I know people hate RE6, but... House. Is this the... what's this? God, there are too many enemies in 6. Oh, it's the RE6 Chris final boss? Oh, okay. He's definitely, I don't love him. But I also, yeah, you know, I actually really, really like him, though. The design is so cool. I don't know. It's, the fight itself, it's alright, but the design I really like. Move him here. Oh, Clone Ada. I think Clone Ada was an interesting idea. I think Clone Ada is cool. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to move on from the controversial ones. Bloodshot. Yeah. Shrieker. What is this? Left 4 Dead? Burzak. Wait, what campaign was this guy in? Oh my god, there are so many. Oh, I remember now. Yeah. Oh yeah, like the QTE sim and then you're swimming around. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was actually pretty cool. Ogremon. Oh, I remember him. Oh yeah, it's the guy with the big fucking thing in his spine. Yeah. He sucks. Birkin. Come on now. Come on now. Okay. I don't even know what to say. Birkin's awesome. RE3 is my favorite Resident Evil. RE2 is probably my second favorite. So there's your reason. I love fucking Birkin. He's so fucking cool. He's so cool. Simmons can suck my freaking wiener. A bad way. I don't know. Simmons, he's okay. He's better than the fat whopper. I know that much. Alex Wesker, I really like that fight. I think Alex Wesker is... I don't know. I actually really like Alex Wesker. I thought that was very interesting. I love Rev 2. So, yeah, Alex Wesker is awesome. The boss fight and the character in general. She Wesker, yeah, as Barry likes to call her. The Afflicted. Is this an RE6 thing? It is. Okay. Man, D is filling up. D is filling up. Oh, this is Rev 2. Oh, yes. The enemies in Rev 2... yeah. The enemies in Rev 2 reminded me of like escaped infected Outlast patients. Not that I want to compare Resident Evil to Outlast ever. Ironhead, fuck this enemy. Giant whip spider. Nice design. Rotten. The zombies in RE6 actually had a pretty cool design, I think. Oh, these shit boys from Rev 2. These are the guys where you shoot their limbs and it exposes. You have to guess which limb it is, or crouch down as Natalia and you can see which limb it is that you have to destroy. I think the design is really cool, but the fighting it is really annoying, so that's why it's not higher. But the design is really cool, though. Monster Pedro. So this is the guy with the drill from Rev 2. Yeah, I think he's also like a C. Nothing too spectacular there. Yeah, shit dog from Rev 2. The glass, pretty cool. This is the stealth enemy from Rev 2 that you also have to crouch to see with Natalia. It's really annoying to fight, but I actually think it's a cool design. Giant Moth. As an enemy, standalone enemy, it's trash. As the special, it has its own room dedicated to it in RE2 original. And yeah, the room, it's like a mini boss. I think it's a cool mini boss, just like the chainsaw, genie, however you say it. Sploder. Yeah, these are the guys that explode in Rev 2. Well, I think it is cool, something cool about it. You can shine your flashlight on it to explode it early, but it's just another one of those meh enemies. Same with this guy. It's the guy who shoots the fireballs from his drum. It's alright. Splasher. It's the same as the Revenant, but looks slightly different. Slinger. These guys are annoying as all hell, but decent design. These guys, same. It's the invincible mob from Rev 2. The design sort of sucks. It's just a bunch of limbs on top of one another. Insanely tanky. One-shots you if it gets close. Not a fan. Monster Neil. I thought that boss fight was pretty cool. Didn't love it, but I thought it was interesting. I think Neil's cool. Molded. All right. Molded. Okay, hear me out. Molded are awesome, but Molded, the first time you see them, they're so cool and scary and awesome and fun to shoot and everything. But so that's why I'm putting it in an A. But the thing is, the reason most people don't like them, and well, this is what I think, is that they're the only enemy. It's molded from start to fucking finish. So by the time you're done with the game, first time you see the molded, you're like, oh my god, this is scary, and it's fun to shoot, and it's all crazy and sporadic, and I love the sounds it makes. But then by the 9th fucking hour, you're like, another molded? Get some new ideas, RE7. Like, what the fuck? Another molded. Like, why on the boat did they not just put fucking barnacles on the molded? A simple change like that would have went a long way in my opinion, but no, it's fucking straight up molded, start to finish. You know what? And for that reason, I have to move it down. After talking about it, it's cool, but fucking cool it with the molded. Same with the. Oh, these molded I like quite a bit less. It's just a lazy design. Liquor molded, nice. Fat molded again. Fun fact, fat molded and where's the shit boy? Fat molded and Vulcan blubber have the same voices. Insect, nice meme. Plant 43. This is an interesting one. Plant 43. I think Plant 43 is okay. '43 is from RE2 original. Like, the design, it's cool. Like, it shoots poison at you and grabs you and poisons you and does a ton of damage. But yeah, I like Plant 43. I think it's cool. Liquors. Yep. Liquor from RE2. RE2 remake is where they originated from, or RE2, sorry. Amazing design. The mechanic where you walk around them and then they get up on their hind legs and sense you and you gotta stop moving and then you gotta walk again. I fucking love liquors. Liquors are sick. Actually, you know what? If Regenerator's up here, Liquor's up here. Which don't hate me. Spiders, nice meme. Blade molded. Yeah. Blade molded. Nice idea. Bugs. Foomer. Oh, yeah. They got really creative with mold. Dude. How about you just... I have to put this lower than all the other molded because this was in the DLC. So it's like, oh, let's add a new molded. But they didn't really. It's just another shit, like, lazy ass. Hey, but I'm cutting this mama mold some slack because they colored it white and that's the most they've ever done with molded. So yeah, thumbs up from me. Mama mold from the Chris campaign, or the Chris, not a hero. Gator, I thought Gator was decent. I thought Gator was pretty cool actually. And punching the gators in the RE7 DLC, I thought it was cool. Jack Baker, I gotta throw him up here. I gotta throw him up here somewhere. He's god tier. God, even like Jack Baker's fucking sick. Honestly, man, I honestly think he's better designed than Birkin. I have shit to say about RE7. I think that is a very flawed game. But Jack Baker though? Jack Baker, his voice acting is amazing. His backstory, his design, he made that game. I think he's one of the best characters in the franchise, obviously, since he's up here. I think Jack Baker's phenomenal. He's so well done. He carried that fucking game. Mia. Oh god, that was this boss fight, Mia? The boss fight's alright. Get ahead of Mama molded there. Marguerite. Dude, okay, hear me out, guys. Hear me out. The Marguerite design is one of the best in a horror game. That's what I think. And on top of that, I think the Marguerite boss fight, especially on Madhouse, is one of the best boss fights in the franchise. I fucking love that boss fight. It's so good. She's so tanky. She's so scary. All the sound she makes, her voice actress did an incredible job. I think Marguerite has one of the best designs in the game. No question, in my opinion. But actually, I don't think she's cooler than these people, but she's up there. Evelyn. Yikes. I don't like Evelyn very much. I sort of want to put her here. I don't know, man. I don't like Evelyn. I think she's like, God, the horror trope of the little scary girl. I think they could have done so much better. E for Evelyn. Ivy. I love Ivies. Ivies are really cool. I think Ivies were an upgrade over Plant 43. You need an enemy. You need a very hard to kill enemy in the late game of Resident Evil games to balance out the insane weapons you have. I think Ivies are awesome. Don't think they're more awesome than Plant 42, but I think they're more awesome than Ustanok. Swamp. Oh, this is the boss from the RE7 DLC. Yeah, I think he's decent. I think he's cool. C or a late B, probably a C. I think it's cooler than Mia. Lucas Baker. I don't think he's as good. I don't think he's like S tier like the rest of them, but I think Lucas Baker's a great character too. The Baker family in general is awesome. I like Lucas. I think he's I think he's an A or a B. If he's an A, he's the bottom. If he's a B, he's up near the top. But I think Lucas is a great character. They really nailed the characters in that game. But yeah, by the way, I love that you guys are sharing what you think the characters are too. It makes it more fun to do. Fucking passwords, right? A for annoying. He's better than molded, yeah. A zombie. Is this from the movie? A zombie dog. Oh, this is from the movies. Who? Why are these here? I guess every enemy in the franchise. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've seen the movies. Like, they're cool in the movie. They're cool. They're zombies. Don't know who that is. Glenn. I think he's from the movie too. But I can't even picture a scene. Alligator. Like, he was iconic for the time. And the boss fight is interesting. But looking back and reflecting, Alligator is like I love that, like, exploding his head and stuff is cool. Alligator when it came out was mind-blowing, literally. But now looking back, not my favorite. G, I love G. I love the G. G's really cool. Not cool enough to be an A, I don't think, but I think G's awesome. G in RE2 Remake is annoying, but I think the design is cool, and it's a learning curve for sure. One thing people never say about Resident Evil games is one of the biggest parts of getting good casually at a Resident Evil game. This has not much to do with the speedrun aspect, but getting good at like no damage or casual no damage or just get it, like refining your playthroughs, is picking the right weapon for the right enemy. And G, oh my god, he's perfect for that. You see new players play RE2 Remake, and even players that go back and they still struggle with G. It's like, use the spark shot. I forget what's strong against them as Leon. I think it's the flamethrower, but spark shot. You see people wailing on it with all their ammo, all these shotgun shells, everything else. One spark shot, and I think one magnum too, and he's dead. But see, he's not annoying when you know how to play against him. but he's annoying when you don't know what the hell's going on. All right. Roach. Drain Demos. If we're talking RE3, okay, RE3 is my favorite game. Okay. Even with it being my favorite game, I think Drain Demos, like their introduction was, it was just sort of like a throwback to Liquor introduction. But I think they're cool. And then Brain Sucker, same thing. I really like the designs. Excuse me. I like the designs. But yeah, keep in mind, guys, this is a tier list of my own opinions. And another thing to keep in mind is I change my mind every day about shit. So take all this with a grain of salt besides this guy up here. But yeah, I think Brain Suckers and Drain Demos are awesome because, or one reason I like them is just good enemy variety in RE3. I think the design is interesting. The worms are, at least there's a mechanic to the worms. Gravedigger, the boss in the speed run, in the actual game, I don't think it's that great. I think it's like up there with the alligator. Big worm. I like the intro cinematic where it shows up. The fight itself casually is really hard, but overall, I don't think he's too spectacular. Hunter B, sorry folks, but Hunter B is one of my favorites. I fucking love the design for them. All red and pussy and disgusting and scary. I fucking love that Hunter. It ties into why I love RE3 original. Hunter B is the coolest Hunter design in my opinion. So it's going right up there in A. T-Zombie, the zombies from Remake. Obviously, they're up there with A. Iconic zombies. Now, since it's the T-Zombie from Remake, the sound design's awesome on them. The mechanics to dodge or kill are really well done. And then having to burn the bodies is another element to why they're awesome. They're very scary. They were at the time. They still are. T-Zombie is awesome. All right, guys. I'm not going to put a random enemy in S tier, but Hunter Gamma or Hunter Y is my favorite enemy in the franchise. It is. Yep, that's it. It's my all-time favorite enemy. I love it. I love it. I love the design. I love the frog hunters, and I love the kill animation where if you're low health, they put you in their mouth, or Jill in their mouth, and fucking swallow you whole, and you watch it as they swallow you and engulf you. I fucking love that shit. It's so good. I love Hunter Gammas. God, they're awesome. Lisa Trevor, another amazing Lisa Trevor's awesome. Addition to, you know what? I think Lisa Trevor's actually slightly better than Marguerite. This S tier is getting packed though. I feel weird, but the S tier should be packed since I love this franchise. But yeah, Lisa Trevor's awesome. Her backstory is incredible. Her showing up is memorable. Her appearing in the cave is super scary, and then her boss fight, seeing Mother falling off the cliff. Lisa Trevor's awesome. The design, the backstory, and the boss fight, I love all of them. Lisa Trevor is very cool. Fountain Plant. Well, you know what? Fountain Plant, I like that room. Hypnos T. Okay, this is the Tyrant from Survivor. I actually like this Tyrant because it's the first time a Tyrant actually looks like a biological weapon. It's the first time it looks like a manufactured perfect being. Every other Tyrant's just like, oh, I know, I'll expose the fucking heart, the thing that keeps a human being together. I'll just make that giant weak spot stick out. He is the first Tyrant that's, or the first like Tyrant looking like this guy, that doesn't have a weakness. Or apparently. And he actually looks like a perfect being. That's why I like him. Cleaner. These enemies are bad. It's the gun enemy from Survivor. Alexia. You. Uh-oh. I don't know where to put her. Alexia is... It's either high A or an S. Like, I don't think... I can't... I don't know. I think Alexia is really cool. She has one of my favorite boss themes. I don't think she's not an S for me. I don't, like, I'm gonna see the people in S. Yeah, I don't think of her in the same tier as all them, but I do think she's really cool. I really like Alexia. But I don't think, for me, she doesn't have the lasting effect of these characters. Like, these characters pop in my head, you know, semi-often when thinking about the franchise. Alexia, not as much. Bandersnatch. Oh my god, this is a tough one. Bandersnatch, man, design-wise, really cool. But god, they're so annoying. Like, I like the stretchy arm thing. I think Bandersnatch, like, the design's really cool. But there's, like, no counterplay. Or it doesn't... Like, casually, you're just thinking, like, how the hell... Yeah, I think right here seems good to me. I like Bandersnatch. It's just Gulp Worm. Albinoid. Literally one of the worst bosses in the franchise. Like... Why is he even in the game? Albinoid sucks. Like, it's a mini boss, but you don't even know why it's there. You wander into his mini boss arena. He has an intro, a cutscene intro. You go in the pool, you grab the item, and you leave, and that's that. And he just sits there for the rest of his life until the place explodes. Yeah, okay. Crimson Head, sick enemy. Crimson Head is cooler than Zombie, in my opinion. Crimson Head was the best addition to Remake, or one of the best additions to Remake. Lisa was the best, obviously, but Crimson Head, fucking amazing enemy. Like, they are easily one of the scariest enemies in the franchise. When that thing gets up, when you're playing Remake for the first time, and that first Crimson Head gets up, you are shitting your pants. You're like, what? Zombies can run? The fuck? But zombies running sometimes just comes off as like cliche and not scary because it's spammed in all other games. But in RE1, you only see a couple of them. You'll only see how many you create yourself. And yeah, Crimson Heads are fucking terrifying. I think it's one of the best enemies in the franchise. Obviously, that's why it's up there. Mr. X without his coat on, correct? Or wait, is this... Oh, this is, where am I seeing? This is, sorry, I'm just looking through the list. Oh, this is CVX Tyrant. Plain Tyrant and the one before that. Yeah. I think he, like, all Tyrants are cool. I love Tyrant. Like, if it's a Tyrant, it's cool. I like it. But in terms of the Tyrants, it's weird he has no hands. It's weird he has, like, it's cool, but why design it like that? What is the lore behind that? I don't know. But yeah, cool. Cool. I like him. Moth. Meme. Nosferatu. I think Nosferatu's really fucking cool. His backstory, the multiple ways you can kill him. Oops, I thought this was A. Yeah, Nosferatu's awesome. I think Nosferatu's super cool. Ahead of Lucas Baker. I think he's an A. I think Nosferatu's awesome. The backstory, the fight, you can knife him and it changes the kill cutscene. You can snipe him and it changes the kill cutscene. And when you first go into that room and he's down there chained up and you hear him screaming, unforgettable moment in the franchise, in my opinion. Black Widow. This is the CVX spider. It's whatever. Hunter. Which one is this? Is this RE? This is CVX Hunters, I think. Let me look through the list. Hunter A is remake, I think. CVX Hunters, they're for Hunters. I think they're pretty lackluster. I don't necessarily like the CVX Hunters, but it's a Hunter, so it's got to be somewhere relatively high. And Sweeper, dude, this is the Poison Hunter. What were they thinking? In my opinion, cool design as always. It's a Hunter, really cool design, but what were they thinking? Hunter is one of the strongest enemies in the franchise, and CVX thinks to themselves, oh, I know. What should we add for an endgame enemy in CVX? Oh, let's just make it so Hunters, already the strongest enemy in the franchise, poison you when they hit you. Oh, fucking genius. Big Black Widow. Yeah, I like the boss fight. I think it's the music that goes with it. It's cooler than Black Widow. I think it's a C. Ants, nice meme. Steve. Uh-oh. Holy shit. Oh wow, all the other... Why were the Gatling guys up so high and then all the other RE4 guys are down here? Wait, I'm just realizing, where's Turbo Chainsaw guy? Are we missing an enemy? I think we are. Well, I guess he probably just counts as Chainsaw Man. Alright, Steve. The Steve boss fight. I think his design, I say this way too often, but I've also said a lot of things are shit designs too. I think he looks cool. The boss fight itself, though, I don't like that. I don't like that it's just like you die over and over. The boss fights basically get murdered until you realize, oh, he's invincible. The design is cool. The boss fight sort of sucks, but I do like the cutscene that plays after the boss fight, so I'll count that in. Even though him transferring back into normal's weird. The Tyrant from RE0, the Unfinished Tyrant. I think it's a really fucking cool design. Like, you can totally tell it's the at least one of the first Tyrants ever made. I really like the design. The fight is all right, but most boss fights in the classic REs are just all right. Or like they're just sort of stand there and shoot. But yeah, I think T001's really cool. The Unfinished Tyrants. Like, yeah, I love how he twitches around and he just looks so imperfect, and he's supposed to be like the perfect being. The perfect biological weapon. Spiders, you know, I've given shit to all these insects down here, but spiders, you know, they're really scary in RE1 HD. They're scarier than Steve. And I think they're cool. Leeches. What is that, Leech Man or Leeches? Where's Leech Man? Is he on here? Oh, there he is. Okay, Leeches. Why is it a picture of Leech Man? I guess this is Leech Man from RE0. RE0 Leech Man. Whew. I think Leech. I think it's a bad design. I don't like it. I think RE0's one of RE0's biggest problems is its bad designed enemies. It's like the poison hunters. It's insanely tanky. It has a weakness similar to G, but its weakness is like the weirdest item in the freaking classics, or the weirdest weapon, which is Molotovs or flame rounds, I guess. But if you don't kill it with the Molotovs or flame rounds, you're severely punished because it explodes and it does a ton of damage. Leechman is just like so aggro and so annoying, and the music is just overwhelming. I don't know, not a fan. The Scorpion, I think that boss fight's actually pretty cool. I like that boss fight. I like being cornered by the Scorpion in the train. It's weird how he arrives there and shit, but whatever. The Centipede, it's okay. The music that plays during it's really cool though. Plague, I think this enemy sucks. Eliminator, decent design, but man, it's the same problem as the fucking poison hunters. Oh, I know. Let's take hunters, make them small, and make them jump all over the goddamn wall. You know what? Fuck eliminators. That they almost ruined that game, or they played a part. Like, I do like the idea of a zombie monkey. I'm being very emotional here. Whatever, fuck it. Giant bat, that fight sucks ass, but the giant bat in RE0 is so bad. Casually. I don't mind it as a speedrunner. You just go in the corner, you wait till he gets there, aim up, spam shoot, he gets stun locked, he dies. Casually though, it's a fucking nightmare. It's a badly designed boss. Yeah, great idea. Make it so the best weapon in the game, the grenade launcher. So you take that into the fight, because you might be expecting a fight when you go in that big area. And then, lo and behold, you shoot it a couple times, you get it low health, and then all these little bats spawn. And then you auto-aim at all these little bats. So you're whiffing nades in the air, and they're all whizzing by. There goes all your fucking ammo. You have to load old saves. It sucks. The enemy sucks. And Lurker sucks too. Giant frog. It doesn't... Nah. It is a cool eat... I like the death animation that it gives you. Queen Leech. I also don't think this... Like I said, I don't like the enemy design in RE0 very much. I love the level design, but I don't like the enemy design. Queen Leech... Wait. See, it's different. Actual Queen Leech, is she even on here? No, she's not. So, okay. I'm gonna... Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Well, if this is the last boss fight, like a C, because I actually enjoy that boss fight. If this is the second last boss fight, which that's what it shows in the picture, it's just okay. Morpheus. This is the Morpheus was the dude that took the I think it was a mix between the T and G virus, right? And it messed with his mind and turned him into a lady. So actual trans tyrant. I actually so far ahead of its time. My fucking god. I don't know. It's a tough one. I actually, Morpheus is pretty cool. The game is so shitty, but I think Morpheus is pretty cool. Glimmer, terrible enemy. Crow, Hunter Elite, dead aim Hunter, by the way. Bad. T, this is an enemy from dead aim, bad. Pluto, it's a hilarious boss fight, so it can go here. From 0. What the hell is this? Oh, it's just a weird picture. This is the last boss from 0. That fight's trash. like, I don't even want to get into it. I'd just be ranting. Okay, this is the last boss from Underbelly in Outbreak File 2. It spams bugs at you. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's an E. It's an E. That fight has fucked me too many times. Scissortail, another enemy from Outbreak File 2. It's fine. It's right up there with the Queen. Hunter R, this is Outbreak Hunters. I think they have a decent design. Not the coolest hunters again. Similar to like the Outbreak or the Revelations Hunters. They're alright. Leechman. I think Leechman, killing Leechman's really cool. And I think this Leechman is a decent design. This is from the Hive in Outbreak File 1. Regis Liquor, female liquor. It's from Outbreak File 1. I think that's pretty cool too. Not amazing, but pretty cool. Giant Leech. The boss fight is, yeah, I think it's fine. Hunter A, this is Remake Hunters. Yep. One of my favorite enemies in the franchise. They're terrifying when they show up. Like when I first learned RE1 Remake, I didn't want to learn it because I was so scared of the hunters. I thought they would just kill every run. I was just terrified that, like, okay, I could learn RE1 Remake, but the hunters are just going to kill me every time I see them because I think they're super hard and super scary. And the sound effects they make, man, the sound design on hunters are amazing. Like, hunters are awesome. Clearly. Thanatos. Amazing tyrant. I love Thanatos. He's so fucking cool. Like him following you in he's the tyrant in Desperate Times, another Outbreak File 1 map. He's fantastic. Like he sprints at you. It actually feels like you're fighting a tyrant when you fight him because he sprints. Like Nemesis runs. Thanatos fucking sprints. It's awesome. The zombie elephant. Love the zombie elephant. Not a ton, but you know, I put it right here. I love a giant zombie elephant. Bring it on. Make a goddamn whole RE game in a zoo, please. Hyena. It's okay. This is the Toucan from Outbreak File 2, same level. The Lioness, I actually think it's a decent enemy. Put it right up here. It's from Outbreak File 2. Wild Things. Fuck these enemies. Really, really annoying enemies from Outbreak File 2. Green Zombie. I think this is a great design. It's like the Ivies, but when you hit it or when you push it away, it poisons you, which that sounds annoying, but there's counterplay. Don't use melee weapons on it. Don't charge it. Stay far away from it. And if you do push it, don't run forward, run backwards. I think the green zombies are a really cool design in Outbreak File 2. Stalker, again, this is like the Lioness, but cooler. Love the Stalker. Axeman, fantastic. I love Axeman. He's great. His backstory is great. He's iconic. I don't love him enough to put him A, but I think he's a high B. I like Axeman a lot. Yawn, definitely A. Yawn's fucking awesome. Like that boss fight is there's a lot of awesome things about it. The music in both RE1 OG and Remake, Richard showing up and helping you. I think Yawn is great, and then the refight is great too. I love Yawn. I think it's a terrifying enemy. It is a giant snake, but the design of the giant snake is great. Evil Shade. This is just a shit filler enemy from File 2 Outbreak. Huge Plant. This is one of the bosses from Outbreak. It's okay. The entire time you're beating on it, falling rocks are smashing you in the face. It's not pleasant, but I really do like the design. Tyrant R. Fucking super cool Tyrant. He's also from Outbreak File 2. He's the end of the road Tyrant. He looks so cool. Looks like a fucking boulder mixed with Tyrant. I love this Tyrant. He's so awesome. Like really, really, really cool. And I love when he shows up and transforms. Nyx, the final boss fight for bad ending in Outbreak. Love this fight because it's insanely hard. Nyx is just this big blob of flesh that absorbs Tyrant R and turns into this even bigger ball of flesh. Nyx is so cool. I love that boss fight, and I think he deserves an A. Oh shit. This I don't know, man. This fight, he's I don't think it's garbage. It's okay. Vladimir. Oh yeah, another one from what's it called? Dark Side Chronicles, I think. Yeah, it's all right. Ivan. You know what? I think Ivan is, I like Ivan's design. It's so out there. Like, man, they were smoking some special crack when they made that game. Yeah, I think Ivan's cool. It's an unforgettable. So Ivan is basically Mr. X in Umbrella Chronicles, right? But he looks like he's part of the fucking Power Rangers. Like, he has these huge bug-eye glasses on. Oh my god. Anubis. I hated this enemy, but I think the design's all right. Jabberwock. Who? Oh, wait, is this already 1.5? Spider people? Dark side? Oh. Who? Man, what the hell? Piranha. These are from Dark Side Chronicles. They're alright. Cerberus. Where's actual Cerberus? Is this remake Cerberus? I'm gonna assume this is remake Cerberus, which I think the remake dogs are great. I like them in the intro cinematic in both original and remake, and jumping through the window. They have some memorable moments. I think they're great enemies. V Complex. Who? Nah. V Complex. Yeah. It's whatever. This fight, I actually think this boss is alright. Gennado! Gennado! Love this enemy. Love it. Love it. You can go right up there, buddy. Love the villagers in RE4. Man, they're so fun to kill. Holy shit. And, like, man, I love that enemy. Oh my god. Gennados are awesome. Oh my god, they're so awesome. Like, they're so quotable. I can't think of another enemy where no one... Listen, if you speak their language, obviously you're not part of this. No one playing knows what the fuck they're saying, and you're just repeating everything they're saying because the language is beautiful. Yeah. Chainsaw Man, another. Love it. Love it. Love the chainsaw. Love the death animation, cutting your head off. Chainsaw Man's fucking so cool. Love Chainsaw Man. Pepega. The Plaga. Plaga on RE4. It gets annoying, but I think it's cool design. Delago. Oof, this is a rough one. This could go both ways, like total F or A. But for me, I think Delago is cool. Don't think it's as cool as G. I don't think it's as cool as Molded or Axeman. I'd say right here. I like Delago. I think it's cool. I like that fight. It is annoying though sometimes. They have a cave troll. The cave troll, yeah, I think it's like right up there with Delago. It's cool. The design is, you know, it's just a fucking cave troll from Lord of the Rings. The dogs from RE4, yeah, they're all right. The Bella sisters, fucking so cool. Again, right up there with Chainsaw Man. Love them, man. So awesome. They're so scary, and like, man, when you hear that chainsaw in RE4, it's like when you forget the key in the shark room in remake. It's like, oh shit, I gotta get the fuck out of here. They're after me. What is this? Oh, this is the big cheese. Big cheese? Yeah, the boss fight's alright. And last but not least, snakes. Nice meme. Alright. Wow, we're done. How long did that take? Everyone thought this would take hours. Thank you, Frozen, the hour ago for the 20 months. Thank you, Conduit, for the 4. Thank you, Greyfox, for the 18. Thank you, Shagath, for the Prime. Thank you, Tap, for the 13 months. Thank you. 2 hours? An hour? I think it was like an hour and a half-ish. What do you guys think? Did I do okay? I know one in particular no one agrees with me on, and that's where Hunter Gamma is, but there is a couple missing, yeah. Yo, Ocean, thank you for the 33 months. Thank you, Gamer0, for the gifted sub. But yeah, I'd say this is a pretty accurate representation of how I feel about most of the enemies. It's funny, once you go through all of them, man, you gotta sift through a lot of garbage. Like, so many enemies. I am a fan, just for final words on this. Thank you, Gamer0, for the gifted sub. Thank you. Really appreciate it. I am a fan of the classics. Like, I play those the most. So I guess I am slightly biased. But it really puts it into perspective when you look at, like, you know, RE3, RE2, and Remake, and like a lot of RE4, all the amazing enemies. And then you look at like 5 and 6, where they do have enemy variety. There's a lot of stuff. Oh my god, one of my favorite enemies from RE6 is missing. The chainsaw arm guy. I love that enemy. And he wasn't here. But you gotta sift through so much garbage in those, like, a few RE games. And then you take your winners up here, and there's so many good enemies. I will definitely upload it to YouTube. Yeah, that'd be cool, Slim. Yeah, Lady Dimitrescu isn't on here, but yeah, I like this. You know, and I agree. I could move Wesker in general as a character. If this was like a character tier list, remember, this is monsters, enemies, creatures. If this was character, not thinking of them as a boss fight, yes, I think Wesker is in the top 2 characters in the game. But as a boss fight, I don't, or like as a boss character, sorry, I don't see him at the top. But as a character over the span of every game, yes. But as a boss fight, and like, you know, this is particular, or this is RE5 Wesker. And Mr. Nemesis gets bonus points because every time you see him is a boss fight or a potential boss fight. Oh, he is? Ubi Stevo. Did I put him under who? Like, it's so hard to tell what's what with RE6. Oh, this is Chainsaw Arm? Okay. Then we're going to move him up here because I really like that enemy. Alright, sorry. Sorry, folks. I should have put him under who. Yeah, I'm happy with this. This is awesome. Yeah, Outbreak Elephant's here. But yeah, thank you for watching this, guys. Holy shit. This took a while, but I'm glad we have this on paper now. And I feel confident about it now that I'm looking through it again. Yeah.